So when you first get your Sculpey, you want to play with it so that it gets to be a bubblegum consistency. And it's your hands that warm it up, not your leg or the table or anything like that. So you need to be smushing it in your hands. And this will take about 5 minutes or so. Once you get to a bubblegum consistency where you can pull it apart and it stretches, then you're ready to go. I'm going to start with about this much of my clay. We're making bobbleheads, so I'm going to show you how to make a person and also an animal. Whatever you make has to have a neck on it. Right now I'm just rolling out a coil. I'm going to take off just a couple inches. So this is going to be for the legs. To get these to stand up, you need to have a good base on them. So to do that, what I'm going to do is take these two coils and pressing them together. So now these are the feet, and here are the legs here. So that's going to be a good base to build on. Take some more clay here, and this is going to be the torso. So I'm making it into a square. With this Sculpey, to join things together, you just press down and wiggle it a little bit as you're pressing down. We don't score it or put any water on it for slip like you do regular clay. Just press it down and wiggle. So now I have a torso, legs, and feet. Use the rest of this coil here for the arms. And for this I'm going to smooth this out. Here I want to keep that line so that I can see the difference between my shirt and my pants. Once you have your body finished, you're going to raise your hand, and I'm going to come over and put in the wire for the neck. Alright, so now I'm going to build the head. I'm going to start by rolling this into a ball. Here's my ball. I'm going to put it in the palm of my hand. Put my thumb down into it to make a hole for the neck, the wire neck that's going to go in. So this part is a lot like making a pinch pot, except that on a pinch pot you want to make this opening wider, and here we want it to be the same size as your thumb. Okay, so once I have this, I can pinch out features. So there's a nose. Some eyes. I could paint on a mouth here. I could, maybe this person needs a mohawk. You can also add things on. Make sure that if you're adding clay on that you're able to press it down and wiggle it at the same time. Once you have your head done, raise your hand and I will come over and measure. I do not want you putting your head on top of this wire because it'll put a dent in your head and then your project won't bobble at all. Okay. So a way to start an animal body, you can either make it person-like, so then you would build it like I just showed you on the person, or you can have it up on its hind legs. So this is going to be a Tyrannosaurus. This could be the same for a cat or a dog. So I started off with a coil and then I'm kind of squishing it up to make it a base. It looks kind of like this. So now I'm going to do some back legs. Oops. And some front legs. And the rest is all exactly the same. I would smooth all this out, add on some spikes, I think.